Hi, this is Tammy Routley. This is my little corner well, it's actually a big corner at the Abbey Artist Collective on Sumas Mountain in Abbotsford. It's a great space to work, and even though it's really warm at my house in Maple Ridge, it's nice and cool in here today. So the first piece I want to show you is this one. It's called Flying Wiener Dog, and it's got quite a bit of texture on it. If you get close, you can see it's quite bumpy. That is actually kitty litter, clean kitty litter, mixed in with matte medium and stuck on there to give it interesting texture. I like the way it has kind of an effect that it looks like chalk on a blackboard. And this next one here is called Spiced Rum. The title comes from there's a type of spiced rum called the Kraken, and that's about like the giant octopus sea monster. So it seemed an appropriate name for this crazy piece. I think of this one as kind of an under the sea painting, but maybe also what you might find if little creatures you might find if you looked under a microscope, or even maybe an outer space kind of, that could be some kind of constellation or something happening there. Both of these pieces have quite a bit of fuzzy edges, and I'll show you my brushes. I use a lot of dry brush on that, and that's why my brushes look like this. They get worn down, and my wrist gets tired from going fuzzy, fuzzy, fuzzy on the canvas all the time. These next little pieces here, beside my bag of paint, are a series that I'm currently working on, inspired by lava lamps and mud puppies, which are a type of salamander. The idea behind these is I'm exploring when does something become something else. There's a few more here, these green ones. I'm working completely abstract here, and it's a bit of a challenge for me because I keep wanting to add something recognizable like a face or hands or an animal, and I really want to stay with this abstract idea because it really fits with that when does something become something else. I want it to be in that transition stage of maybe it's becoming a tree, maybe it's becoming a frog, maybe it's, I don't know, something else, but I'm exploring that gray area and trying to challenge my black and white thinking of trying to control everything. And speaking of black and white, got these great black line drawings here. This is a style that I come back to a lot, of strong black outline, two-dimensional design. These are printed on metal. The drawing is done by hand, then I scan it on the computer and I do the coloring on the computer. And if you get up close, you can see there's actually a collage in there from a science fiction book. And they're not illustrations from the book, but they're inspired by some of the ideas that on this other planet, there are animals that look like Earth animals, but a little bit different. So kind of got a weird kind of three-legged goat, a helicopter fish, bumblebee, whatever else you want to call these guys. And they are printed on metal, so they're nice and shiny, and I think that kind of goes with the science fiction book theme. So, oh yeah, and here's a couple more of the little lava lamp kind of idea guys. So that's my art here at the wonderful little studio. And if you want to check out my website, it's www.tammyroutley.com. Thanks, and I hope you enjoyed the art. Bye for now.